The Changeling. Emma and Thomas had always wanted a child, but after years of trying, they had nearly given up hope. When they heard of a lonely orphan boy in a nearby village, they didn't hesitate. He was small, pale, and quiet. His name was Aidan. At first he was shy, barely speaking above a whisper. But as weeks passed, his behaviour grew strange. He would stare for hours at the fire without blinking. He spoke in odd, old-fashioned words, ones neither Emma nor Thomas had ever heard before. At night, they heard whispers coming from his room, low murmurs in a language they couldn't understand. Then came the hunger strike. Aidan refused to eat. No matter what Emma made, fresh bread, roasted meat, warm soup, he pushed the plate away. He only watched with those dark, too knowing eyes. One night, Thomas woke to a strange sound, a soft scraping. He followed it to Aidan's room and froze. The boy was crouched on the floor, chewing on a raw bone. When Thomas gasped, Aidan's head snapped up unnaturally fast. His lips curled back into a grin. "This is real food," he whispered. The next morning, they sought out old Bridget, the village's wise woman. Her eyes darkened when they explained. "That is not your child!" Emma clutched her chest. "What do you mean?" Bridget's voice was grave. "The fair folk stole your real child and left you a changeling in his place." Emma's breath hitched. But we adopted him. He wasn't taken from us." Bridget gave her a sorrowful look. Fairies care little for blood. They slip their own into human cradles, into homes where kindness welcomes them. They have tricked you. Thomas clenched his jaw. "How do we get our real child back?" Bridget hesitated, then whispered, "Fire." That night, Emma and Thomas built a roaring fire in the hearth. Aidan watched from his chair, eyes gleaming. Thomas knelt beside him. "We know what you are," he said quietly. "Where is the real Aidan?" The boy's smile vanished. Then he laughed. Low, guttural, not a child's voice at all. "You're too late," he whispered. "Your real child is with them now." The fire flickered violently. Aidan's form twitched and spasmed, limbs growing too long, his mouth stretching into something inhuman. Then he was gone. A shadow, a hiss of wind. Nothing remained but the empty chair. Emma and Thomas never found their real Aidan. But some nights deep in the woods, they swore they could hear a child's voice, calling for home.